You know what's so interesting right now in this, just kind of we're at the pre-avalanche kind of era of the Trump collapse, is that how pervasive are the lies of all the Trumpy gang. This lying Sarah Sanders, the press secretary, the Manafort lies, the lies of Roger Stone. They're so arrogantly lying that it's like they think there's behind them they can lie so flagrantly is that they're all going to get away with it. In other words, how would that happen that they would get away with it? Is that there is a coup d'etat, a fascist takeover, a right-wing Republican takeover of the whole government. Because, folks, they're all getting indicted for lying. For lying to the FBI, for lying to Congress. And Congress is you. They're lying to you. You elected the representative to represent you. So when Trumpy Boy's gang come out and they lie to Congress, they're lying to you. And that should make you pretty pissed off. Because the whole premise of your government relies upon you knowing accurately, honestly, well, where is your money going, your tax money going? What is the direction that you're taking this country? What are you doing about various issues? Did you actively collude with Putin, Russia, or not? Well, folks, I'm telling you right now, of course he did. Of course he did. And many, many Republicans like Pence, the vice president, are in there too. They're all in there. The Republicans are like Putin. The Republicans are like Russia. The repression, the right-wing fascism, the religious hysteria, racism, that's Putin, that's the Republican Party. That's what they are. And it's really based upon, you hear all the racism, the right-wingism, the Christian fascism, wing nuts, the Christian right-wing nuts. But they're just the dummies who are supposed to go out and make the statement, do the aggression, be the violent troops that support and dominate and try to think. But behind them is the real agenda. And the real agenda is mafia. Mafia capitalism, you can call it, whatever you want. But Putin is really just the head of the Russian mafia. And even he's not really the head guy of the Russian mafia. There's a guy, of course, hidden in behind there. Some kind of Megalev or something like that. And he's more of the head of the whole thing of Russian mafia. And Putin's just his hood ornament kind of guy. And Putin's playing off of Trump, who's Trump is just a corporate criminal in debt and okay with the overall Russian fascism, corporate dictatorship, mafia policy and politics of Putin and Russia. That's what's fascinating right now here. The extent that all these people are willing to lie for him. Lie to Congress, which is lying to you. Lying to the FBI, which is lying to you. It's like they think they're going to be rescued, or there's an imminent takeover, or they're never going to face criminal charges for their lies because it's all going to be, all that democracy is going to be wiped out and Russia's going to walk in. And essentially, by Russian attitude, Russian politics, by Russian methods of mafia corporate criminality, take over via Republicans and Trump. Because, folks, Robert Mueller and all these guys in the FBI, they're good at looking through emails. They're good about getting through phone access. They're good about who's talking to who. So come on. They know what you're doing, and you know they're going to find it. And the arrogance is, oh, geez, I don't care. I'll just lie to Congress. I don't care. Because we're going to take over anyway. That kind of attitude is what's seeming to just be, what would you call it? Just through, I don't know, just saturated through the whole thing of Republican and Trump. They're all Putin. That's their attitude. Just look at them. Listen to them. They've lied to you continually. And Mueller keeps pointing it out. Now he points out. Now he points this out. Roger Stone. Now, yes, he did contact WikiLeaks, a criminal enterprise, to try and get political influence and obstruct justice. And yes, who did that was Trump is doing it, because Trump's the head of this whole thing. Trump's the head of your Russia, your Russian kind of adjunct group in America, and Trump's the head of the Republican Party. And all the Republican senators, congressmen, governors, state legislators, it doesn't matter. They're all in line with the attitude and racism and violence and religious fascism that Trump has generated. Trump and Pence have generated and are being. The Republican Party, folks, you gotta throw them all out to save your democracy of America.